Hello seedlings, welcome back to my channel. It's Madison here, or Dandelion. It's been a minute, it's been a while, it's been about a month, but I'm so happy to be back here with you all. Today we are doing our second chakra spotlight. So the first one was on the root chakra, your first chakra. That first chakra spotlight is linked down below and above, so you can check that out if you haven't seen it yet. And today we are going to be talking about your second chakra, your sacral chakra. And remember, with these chakra spotlight videos, we're talking about the main 7 chakras, your main chakra system that every human being has, but you have a lot of smaller chakras throughout your entire body. So we're just focusing with these spotlights on the big 7. Remember, you can become a member of my channel by hitting that join button below this video to get access to members-only perks, like early access to my videos and voting in members-only polls where we decide what video I'm going to make next. So if you want to be able to be a part of that little community, then hit that join button below this video. So let's get into it. So the sacral chakra is located about a hand's distance below your navel. So if you lay your hand like this with your belly button kind of right here, your sacral chakra will be right here underneath your hand. And this chakra is a hub for your divine feminine, your femininity, your feminine energy. This chakra is often called the womb, and even people who don't have a uterus have this chakra. Everybody has a sacral chakra. This is kind of your energetic womb. So yes, even people who don't have a physical womb have an energetic womb. And this chakra, like I said, concerns your femininity, but also your sexuality and your masculinity. So whether you're feminine or masculine, or you have a lot of both, this chakra has to do with your ability to express that femininity or masculinity or both, and the balance of it within your energy system. This chakra also has a lot to do with your intuition, that gut feeling you get when something just isn't right, or when something is exactly right. And it also has to do with your creativity. So like I said, this is your energetic womb. So just like a physical womb creates something, your energetic womb is creating things all the time. So especially artists and people who create a lot, this second sacral chakra will be very active for you. Glenn's playing with the lens cap. It's very distracting. Whoa. So a healthy second chakra, a healthy sacral chakra, will lead to strong creativity and a lot of prosperity and abundance. And the sacral chakra is also said to be the second heart. So of course we have our heart chakra, which is our first heart, our first and main heart. But people also call the sacral chakra the second heart because it's our energetic womb and it's such a emotionally charged place. And the Sanskrit name for this chakra is the svadhisthana chakra. And this chakra is connected to the element of water. So just like this chakra is very emotion-centered, very creativity-centered, that's where the water element is going to come in. So water has all these attributes. And this chakra will be the color orange. So we talked about in the last chakra spotlight that your root chakra, a healthy root chakra, is red. A healthy sacral chakra is orange. Sometimes with artists, the chakra will be rainbow or have many colors in it. That can be a sign that there are energies from other chakras in that chakra, which can need balancing and a little bit of a rebalancing and reharmonizing and a shift. But it also can be a sign just that that person is very creative and that that person is actively using their sacral chakra quite a bit. So having other colors in the sacral chakra space is not necessarily a sign that something is wrong or something needs to be readjusted. It can just be a sign that that person is very creative. And the parts of the body that this chakra is associated with are basically all the organs that are in the lower half of your abdomen. So of course, your reproductive organs for men and women, your bladder, your kidneys, also your circulatory system and your lymphatic system. And some signs of imbalance that have to do with your physical body would be kidney problems, bladder problems, any kind of urinary tract problems, problems with your circulation. So if you have poor circulation, also lower back pain. So any kind of a lower back injury can affect the sacral chakra. Also sexual struggles can be a sign of an imbalance in the sacral chakra. Our ability to enjoy pleasure is controlled by our sacral chakra health. So if your sacral chakra is a little bit stagnant or frozen, it's a bit stalled, then you might have trouble enjoying sexual experiences. You might even have trouble enjoying sexual experiences that are just with yourself. And then on the flip side of that, if you are having a bit of an addiction to sex, or you're having trouble connecting with people in a way that isn't sexual related, that can also be a sign of a problem in your sacral chakra. That would go in the opposite direction of having an overactive sacral chakra that needs to be calmed down a bit. Some non-physical signs of imbalance would be feeling very rigid and uptight about things, also feeling repressed and feeling like you're not able to express yourself and not feeling seen. Also creative blocks. So if you're an artist and normally you have an easy time sitting down and creating art, and one day you're having trouble, you're hitting a block, could be good to get into that sacral chakra space to get that creative juice flowing again. So any kind of creative block is a sign of an imbalance with the sacral chakra. Also dependency on substances. So really needing a certain substance to get through your day, or to calm down, or to feel safe, or to unwind at the end of the day, that can be a sign that your sacral chakra needs a little bit of love. Also codependency with other people can be a sign of a problem in the sacral chakra. So relying on other people in an unhealthy way, needing someone else to do something with you, for you to be able to do it, things like that. So any kind of codependency, whether it's with substances or with people, is a sign of an imbalance in the sacral chakra. Also overindulgence. So just like we talked about with enjoying sexual pleasure and this chakra, overindulgence can be a sign of sacral chakra problems or sacral chakra imbalances. So if you are overindulging in a certain kind of food, a certain sweet, a certain candy, or overindulging in sexual ways, all of this can be a sign of an imbalance in the sacral chakra. Now let's talk a bit about what to do to work with your sacral chakra. So if you have an imbalance in any kind of way, how do we bring harmony and balance back to this chakra? And even if we're not thinking that we have an imbalance, how do we just work with this chakra and get in touch with it? So one thing we can do is use a verb to write affirmations in our mirror book or journal. For this chakra, the verb we're going to be working with is I feel. So you're going to sit down in your sacred space with your mirror book, and you're going to start writing sentences. I feel, I feel, I feel, and fill in as you go. Just keep writing until you can't think of anything else. And this will help you to get in touch with how your sacral chakra is doing. Our sacral chakra is a lot about our emotions and our feelings. So using this verb will help you to get in touch with how am I feeling in all the directions? How am I feeling? And you may, as you go, the idea is that as you keep writing, I feel blank, I feel blank, I feel blank. As you keep going, you'll be surprised what you uncover. It's also kind of a shadow work practice using these verbs. And you can even take it a step further to once you've done that, you can stop, look at all of them that you've written, and start to write intentionally, what are affirmations I could make for my sacral chakra? So that's when you could start to write, I feel whatever you want the affirmation to be. So maybe you've been having trouble enjoying sexual pleasure or any kind of pleasure, whether it's relaxing at the end of the day, enjoying your coffee in the morning. Maybe you're just having trouble enjoying things and being present and enjoying the pleasure of things. You could have the affirmation, I feel pleasure. I feel good when I relax. I feel good when I blank. You can fill in this I feel blank with whatever affirmation you need. And just keeping those affirmations in mind and speaking them every morning, reminding yourself of them throughout your day, can help your sacral chakra to feel more supported. And even just that, it feels so simple and seems so non-invasive and pointless even when you're doing it. But as you keep working with those affirmations, you keep reminding yourself of them, speaking them aloud, writing them down, carrying them on you, then they really do start to feel very supportive, and you will see a shift. And some crystals that you could carry on you and work with to help bring balance to this sacral chakra are coral and carnelian. So you can carry these crystals in your pocket, in your purse, in your backpack. You can also lie down on your bed when you have some time to relax and put the crystal on your chakra directly, so about a hand's distance below your navel. And animals that are associated with the sacral chakra are ocean life, so fish especially, because our sacral chakra is so watery, and then also butterflies. So those are some animals, some creatures, some insects that can help to support you and your sacral chakra. So you can utilize the support of these animals simply by calling on them. You can just even silently to yourself say that you call on the spirit of fish and sea creatures to be present with you to help your sacral chakra to be as healthy as possible and flow as well as possible and be in balance. It's as simple as that. You could even have a little altar to fish. You could even have a little altar to butterflies. These are all things that you could do. Let's talk about some more treatments for helping an imbalanced sacral chakra. So if your sacral chakra is hypoactive, so underactive, here are some things you can do. First one is dance. I'm a broken record. I will recommend dance to fix anything because it's true. It is so powerful. But specifically with the sacral chakra, any kind of belly dance is very, very good. Get into that womb space. Even if you don't have a physical womb, you have an energetic womb. So dancing in a way that really loosens up the torso and the lower abdomen and the hips. Really get into that feminine space, that womb space. Also, on the same vein as that, pole dancing. It's a way to express sexuality, but it's also a form of dance and a form of movement. So these things make it very healing and powerful for the sacral chakra. Also, Tantra yoga is a great way to give some love to the sacral chakra. Also, creative play. This is one of my favorite ways to amp up and re-energize my sacral chakra. So if my sacral chakra is feeling a little run down, I'll do some creative play. So this looks like give yourself some time to just paint with no intention, no point to what you're doing, just free paint. Same with drawing or sculpting. Get yourself a little bit of clay and just mess around with it for a while and see what you end up creating. Write, free write for a while, stream of consciousness, no thoughts, just writing. Even gardening, create something in the soil, create something in the earth. Any kind of creation, just create something in a fun way. Don't sit down with the intention of, I need to make something, or I have this idea, I'm going to work on it. Let yourself play. Creative play is so powerful. Also, hip opening stretches. So you can look up online some yoga hip opening poses, and those are very helpful for opening up that lower abdomen and the sacral chakra. Also, self-pleasure. So masturbation, self-loving touch is a great way to re-energize and rebalance your sacral chakra. So get in touch with touching yourself. Get in touch with your own body and how it feels to be in your body. And again, using that mantra or affirmations beginning with I feel. And some treatments for a hyperactive sacral chakra, so an overactive sacral chakra, would be grounding exercises. So if our sacral chakra is overactive, it's doing a little too much work, then we want to move out of water and into earth. So remember the elements that our chakras are associated with. If you remember back to the first chakra spotlight we did on the root chakra, again, that's linked down below and above, you'll know that the root chakra is connected to earth. So that's the element that the root chakra is connected to. So if our water, our sacral chakra, is a little bit too much, it's kind of spilling over, it's so much water, we want to move back into that earth space. So grounding techniques, grounding exercises, visualizing yourself as a tree with your feet growing roots into the ground so you can grow tall, tall, tall to the sky. And even just putting your feet in the grass, lying on the ground, going to the beach and feeling the sand under you. All these things are ways to ground yourself. And again, dance and movement is helpful for a hyperactive or hypoactive sacral chakra. So you can use dance and movement whether your sacral chakra is doing too much work or not enough. So that is all about your second chakra, your sacral chakra, the svadhisthana chakra. I hope that you found this helpful and that this helped you get a little bit more in touch with your sacral chakra. Start to get in touch with how your sacral chakra is doing and see if you can do anything to support that chakra. And remember, you can send me a super thanks, a one-time little payment of support to my channel. It comes directly to me and helps me keep making content on YouTube. So hit that thanks button down below if you want to send me some love, and I will send that love back to you threefold. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Blessed be.